gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. You guys are absolutely smashing it at the moment. You killed yesterday's like target. 5 likes today. No chance. I've extended it. You've got no chance. Right. So, first comment is, love the series, my man. Much support from myself. And it's not just you, my friend. It's a lot of people. That was from Seth. Thank you to everybody who's leaving nice, kind comments, giving me support for this series. It really does help me out a lot. And it keeps me... It keeps me going because, like, sometimes I'll look at the analytics, which is all like the viewing figures and stuff, and sometimes I see that they dip and I think, oh, is this the moment the bubble bursts? Because for me, I'm at that sort of precarious stage where it can be a case of one day I have a bad day with videos and then the next day people don't come back and that's it, it dips and it's gone and it's all over. I'm sort of teetering on the edge of, if the views go that much lower, I may struggle to do this full time. So at the moment, the support is fantastic and I really am grateful, and those comments keep me going as well, so I really am grateful for those. Now, someone wants me to complete the Team of the Week challenge because it's annoying, because it's the only thing I've got left to do for the starter objectives. I will do it, I promise. It probably won't be until Monday or maybe Sunday night after the Weekend League games, but I need to try and get through them. I was going to do a live game here, but spoiler alert, I'm playing rather well and I don't want to have to ruin my record because I can't concentrate and commentate over the gameplay as well as play. Look how much I'm absolutely dominating this guy, and I can't seem to score for whatever reason. Scoring now, by the way, isn't a problem, and you'll see that as we progress through the games. Defending seems to be an issue, although saying that, you won't really see much evidence of bad defending, maybe one clip. The people I played, I think I got quite lucky with my opponents, really. They were having the same problem as me, where they couldn't get near the goal or they couldn't finish. We got a goal there, and that was actually the goal that won the game. My opponent managed to get 2 shots off, but he was, no disrespect to him, but he wasn't the best. So I got lucky with that. When that was the 3rd game, we're now 3-0 going into the 4th game of the weekend. There's a comment here that I want to address. Opinions on Kurt's ban. Now, I don't keep up with pro players or the pro scene. I don't watch any of the tournaments. I don't really care, right? It's not for me. I don't find it that interesting to watch 2 pros go up against it. I watch pros on Twitch and things to learn how to play better, and I'm going to talk about that when we go live in a second. But I don't like watching 2 pros play against each other. It's quite boring, defensive kind of football. I'd much rather watch pro clubs tournaments or something like that. But either way, that's by the by. If you didn't know, Kurt is a pro player who has been banned by EA for a few things. Their reason was that he was giving abuse to other pro players and content creators and such. Now, if you watch the video in which they are referring to, it's sort of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Yes, he's criticising them. Yes, he calls them rubbish, this, that and the other. But he doesn't send them death threats. He doesn't send people over to hate on them. And he doesn't wish any sort of horrific disease on any of these people. He's literally just voicing an opinion, however harsh it may be. However, I feel like that falls under the category of banter, and I don't really think he should have been banned for that. I think the real reason he was banned, though, is because he was outspoken about the flaws in the game, and he criticised EA very heavily, to which I don't think that warrants a ban either. Just because you criticise a game heavily or a company heavily, it doesn't mean you should be stopped from participating in their tournaments. But, to play devil's advocate here, on the other hand, if EA want to ban someone because they've criticised their game, why can't they? You know, if I want to ban you from my channel for criticising my content, I should be allowed to do so, and I've done it in the past. So, I can see both sides of the argument there. Do I think it's wrong that he was banned? Yes, I don't think he should have been banned, but, you know, you can't... what can you do about it, really? What can you do? Throw-ins in this game, by the way, are atrocious. And he took that. It was his throw-in, and as soon as he went to take it, I thought to myself, I'm going to get this. I didn't think I was going to score, but I thought, I'm going to get this, because there's a slight delay between the time you win the throw-in and you're allowed to take it, which is stupid, especially when the goalkeeper has rushed out to clear it. They then you have to wait there for the goalkeeper to get back in goal. You don't have to do that in real life. You can take it however quickly you want. Very frustrating indeed that there's a delay, because it allows the defence to posture up and get back into position, and that's how I managed to score. And that was the turning point of the game, really, because that sort of spurred me on, and I absolutely crushed this guy. I ruined him, and he wasn't even that bad a player. To be honest, on a different day he may have even beaten me, but for whatever reason everything I was doing was just coming off. And I'm playing differently, and I'm using a slightly different formation, and I'll show you in a second what I'm doing differently and what the formation is. But there's going to be some big changes this week with the team, if I get my way anyway. I'm going to be shipping out at least 3, maybe 4 members of the team and bringing in some new ones. And I have not an ultimate team necessarily that I want. I get it, FIFA Ultimate. No, not a team I want to go for necessarily, because it may change. But there are a few players that I definitely want to include in my team as soon as I can get my hands on them. It may not be for a while, but yeah, I'll show you that in a second. Of course, the Scream promo is well underway. And I think we have SBCs and things now, which is awesome. And I'm going to go through them in a second. I haven't actually looked yet, so we will go do that when we go live. A few people in the comments were giving me ideas of who I can switch out. Some people saying get Juan Cuadrado instead of Lucas, get this, that, and the other. This game, incidentally, Lucas scored, I think it was 4 goals, and he got 2 assists. Must have known we were thinking of getting rid of him. As you can see, we've gone 5-0 in my first 5 games. That's mental. Like I said, I haven't done that since last week on my main account, where I was running an unbelievably super team. So to not run a super team and go 5-0 is pretty impressive, especially for someone like myself. We're going to go live now, and we're going to check out the SBCs, and I'm going to show you what I kind of plan to do with the team. Right, so I've just logged back in to Ultimate Team, having switched it off to do editing and stuff. And let's go straight into squad building challenges and have a look to see what we've got here. Okay, so there is a 2-day. Only the... Oh no, there's quite a few actually. There's 1, 2... Okay, there's 2. There are 2. And they last for 2 days each. The reward for this is going to be a Prime Electrum Players Pack, and the reward for this one is a Premium... Wait, can't be. A Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. Okay, not too bad. I will complete those in a second then. Just for the sake of my main account, let me go over and see what packs are in store. I managed to pack Inform Alexandro yesterday, and I couldn't be more... Oh my god. I couldn't be happier about it. Okay, wow. Wait, have they refreshed? I'm confused. Okay, so we've got 5 35k packs, and we'll have some 25ks. I don't know whether they've refreshed all of them and they've just whacked 4 packs in store. Okay, well, either way, on my main account, I'm going to have a lot of fun when I finish filming this. Now, before we go and do those SBCs, let's take a look at the team, because as you can see, that's my team. You knew what it looked like. I showed you at the beginning of the video. I switched to something different now, and it's because I was watching Dr. Jabba yesterday on stream, and he sat there for about an hour before he actually started playing a game, because he was sat there looking at Zola, baby Zola, 85 rated, whether he should buy him or not and what he was going to do. In the end, he bought De Bruyne and he bought baby Zola up front with Thierry Henry, and I think he had Messi in there as well. That's all irrelevant. When I was watching him play, I couldn't believe how good his attack was. Not because of the players he was using, but the availability of the players. He was passing it around and he had so much movement and space up front, and I wanted to know how he did it. So I went into... I don't know why I did that. I went in back through the VOD and I had a look to see what his tactics were. Now, this 4-2-3-1-2 variation is the one that I use. Now, he was using the 1 variation, the first one. Now, this is slightly, if you go to formations, it's slightly more attacking than what I use. In my formation, the Coutinho and Lucas are further back, but in this formation, obviously, they're further forward. Now, that is what I'm running in-game right now. The tactics are pressure on heavy touch. He actually has this higher. I feel like I need to drop it even lower, because at the moment my line is very high, even though it's only on 3 bars. If anything, I could end up dropping it again before the end of the weekend league. We've got 4 on width, and then we have balanced, and we have 5 on width and players in box, 1 on corners, 1 on free kicks. That tends to be what I do. However, I do have another one whereby if I'm drawing the game, maybe I'm 1-0 down, maybe even I feel like my opponent is keeping a high line, or maybe I just need a goal for whatever reason, I do this. We drop back, and then again down to 2 depth, which I don't know whether I like that or not. I'm still sort of figuring that out. But we've got fast build-up. I don't know why those are up. Fast build-up. Yes, it drags a lot of people out of position. I don't know whether I will be wanting to run this all the time, but going forward, it is relentless, and that's exactly what I did in the last game I played, where we went 7-1 up. I went on my defensive formation, which isn't defensive at all, which is that one there, 4-2-3-1, and I just went absolutely crazy. And it was just, there were players everywhere. We were going mental, and we were getting so many chances, and that's what I'm doing now. Now, the team is going to change because I was looking at his team, and I can't afford anywhere near what he can do, right? So he's got, Messi and legend or icon this, icon that, and he's got Rafael Varane, who is nearly as expensive as my entire team. So I was looking at it and I'm thinking, I need to try and replicate how he plays the game, because I love the way that he plays. He defends exactly like I do, which is great, and I think pretty much how everybody does. So I don't need to relearn it, I just need to refine it. Going forward though, his players are so agile. Like someone like Coutinho, okay, he's only got 1 goal, 1 assist, but he got that in what I literally just played 2 seconds ago, since adapting to the way that Jabba plays. So we've got high agility, balance and reactions. That's essentially what I want in my players now. So where I was looking at Talisca before, he had decent reactions, but his ball control, his passing and his long shots and things like that, even though that's important, look at the agility and the balance. It's not good enough. And it's the same with Paulinho as well. Even though he is a CDM, and I don't mind that too much, if I take out Talisca, I have to take out Paulinho. Now, I'm not trying to carbon copy what Dr. Jabba does. I'm not doing that at all. But just having watched him, and having seen how fun it looked, because it didn't look like he could lose, and to be fair, he didn't, but it just didn't look like he could lose with the sheer volume of players he had forward. But then when he lost the ball, he had players back, and I tried it, and it works, and it's so effective, and I really had a lot of fun with it. I didn't rage anywhere near as much as what I was doing before. So, with that in mind, I'm going to try, at least, I think, I haven't decided on this 100%, but I think this is the kind of thing I want to build going into next weekend. Now, like I said, I'm not decided on that at all. I don't really know whether I will or whether I won't. But Kondogbia, not just by Dr. Jabba, but a few other people as well. I went around a few other people's streams before I landed on his, and they were all running Kondogbia. And I was like, is he just the go-to meta player that everybody runs? Yes, he is, but there's a reason for it. He has very close to the stats of an icon CDM, and he is arguably just as good, according to these people, as Baby Vieira or something, which is what most of them tend to run. So, if he's that good, I need to play him. We already have Casemiro, Kondogbia links, my defense is decent, but if I just slot in Paulista, I get myself decent links all around. Everyone's on full chem. I then obviously need to replace, because he replaces, Kondogbia replaces Paulinho, I then need to replace Talisca. Modric fits the bill perfectly. 93 agility, 90 reactions, 94 balance. And then, of course, we know he's got great short passing. His long shots aren't amazing, but with a chem style, that would definitely be improved. And he's got great stamina, so I'll know I'll never need to switch him out. Low centre of gravity because he's only 5'8", but 4-star. The high work rates may screw him up a little bit, and that's something for me to test out. But that going forward could be very, very doable, because Modric is around 170. I saw one out earlier for about 160,000. So if I was to sell Talisca, he sells for around 70 to 80k. Paulinho, I think, is actually going to get an inform this week, so the chances are his price will go up on Wednesday anyway, so we could maybe sell him for about, 18, 20k, which would be good. Those two alone is nearly 100,000. There's probably a few other things in the club I can get rid of, and of course, we've already got 20, 25k, and we'll get rewards on top of that, so that is 100% doable. Now, I wanted to switch out Lucas, and everybody gave me suggestions for getting Lucas out of there. Having played with him in this sort of style, 98 agility, 94 balance actually works well for me now. I mean, those stats are fantastic. The stamina is the only negative thing there, and of course, because he's not left-footed and he's only got a 3-star weak foot. I did toy with the idea of switching Coutinho and Lucas, because Coutinho's got a 4-star weak foot. Haven't done that yet, but I think I can get away with Lucas at least for another week. At least. And I think that's what I want to do. If you've got any suggestions on maybe a way I can improve that again, maybe instead of Paulista, obviously money is going to be a big thing here. But if I can get maybe Paulista out of there and put someone else in, fine. And maybe you've got a better player in mind than Ben Yedder. Not Ben Yedder, Modric. I was thinking, kind of ruined it, but I was thinking of putting in-form Ben Yedder there, and then maybe switching Firmino and Ben Yedder in game, so that Ben Yedder is my striker, or maybe even move him out to the wing and have Coutinho as my cam. Very versatile team, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to go complete those SBCs and we'll submit them together and open the packs. Well, we're not doing it, basically. Now, I don't have a Lincoln player, and they are nearly 10k. I have 2 America Decali players, and they are nearly 10k. So, with this one, instead of... See, they're extinct. Instead of completing it and getting a Prime Electrum... Hello? And getting a Prime Electrum pack, or whatever it is, I'm just going to get rid of them and take, almost 20,000 coins instead. Because, let's be honest, chances of me packing anything from them, slim to none anyway. And I would have to go and spend nearly 10k on a Lincoln player, where I can just bag myself 9,500 coins from each of those. Now, with regards to this one, it's the same situation. You need either a Plymouth Argyle or Orlando Pirates player. You need 2 of those. I have 1. And again, not quite as much this time, because it's sort of a lot more sort of diverse. But as you can see, they're selling for around 7 to 10. So I think I'm just going to list him up for 7,000 coins and see if they go. Because that's only a 15k pack. I'd have to go and buy a Plymouth player or a Orlando Pirates player, and it's just not worth it, So I think as they're available for 2 days, maybe I should have kept hold of them, or no, I'll sell them and then maybe they'll go down in price. I actually might go do some bronze pack method, in particular if they sell, which it now looks like they have done. All 3 of them. I mean, look at that. We're up nearly 50k. Look at that. That's mental. Absolutely crazy. I am likely to go and do a lot of bronze pack method. And if we can pack any, then we'll be laughing. There's 4 clubs there we can pack, most of which are probably going to be bronze. That is crazy. I'm glad I've done that. Maybe I could have sold them for 10k, but just to get them out quick, a couple of 100 coins here or there is fine. If you've deliberating whether to do this, or maybe you haven't even loaded up your account yet, I urge you to just sell the players. Chances of you packing anything is slim to none. Very happy I've done that. 47,000 coins. I think I do have any of those. Nope, Stevenage. Okay, cool. Right, well, whatever. I'm going to go open some bronze packs because, let's be honest, chances of me packing one of those players much higher than me getting anything good in the packs that I could have opened anyway. And we'll get some fitness cards and contracts along the way. It's a shame, really, because I wanted to be able to do something with... in this episode that wasn't just playing a game or talking absolute nonsense, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get a chance to do that. However, if I can sit here for the next, I don't know, what time is it now? If I can sit here for the next half an hour, not on video obviously, and see if I can pack any of these players, we're going to be making some serious money. Chances are, though, the weight on those are probably going to be, I mean, there we are. That's that right there. I'm probably going to keep it because I need it, but that's what would sell for just over 1,000 coins. In fact, I am going to sell it because why not? Let's just make some money back on it. Let's just set it for 1-1. See if we can get rid of it. If you don't do bronze pack method, by the way, even if you've got millions of coins, I'd still recommend opening, I don't know, 10. If you've got millions of coins, open 10 bronze packs a day, right? Don't have to get rid of anything. You can just keep it all if you want. They will 100% come in handy somewhere down the line. It's so beneficial. I mean, look at that. We've got a bronze pack in a bronze pack. And we've got a Dortmund player ready for a marquee matchups at some point, I'm sure. Let's open up our free pack here. Get ourselves an Orlando Pirates and a Lincoln player in there. Make 20k and all go for a coffee. Come on, game. No, we didn't. But, we will eventually. I will pack one. I know I will. It's just a matter of time. Let's go and get him back. I think that's where I'm probably going to call it for today, though. Unfortunately, like I said, I wanted to be able to do some SBCs. I wanted to open some packs. But unfortunately, they've made it far too profitable if you have those players as opposed to if you didn't. If they were use any South African League player instead of a specific team, maybe it wouldn't have been as expensive, 3 yellow kits. And I probably would have just done it. If those players were selling for like 3,000-4,000 coins, I would have done it. But because they were selling for nearly max price, it was just far too tempting for me to just sell them. And now we are well on our way. We can actually go and buy Kondogbia now. I'm not going to do it yet because he can't fit into the team. But we could just go and buy Kondogbia and Paulista. And I'm just going to get... Wait, who does he play for? Bury. No, don't care about that. Yeah, we could go and buy those. And all we need to do then is hope that we get enough for Modric or whomever we decide. If you've enjoyed this, do me a favour and smack that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you would do with the team that I have. Remember, if you want to change any players for what I've listed, I want high balance, high agility, and very good reactions in I'm going to keep Coutinho, obviously, but the wingers and the cam as well, in particular the cam. Lucas will eventually get shifted out for someone. At the moment, I am considering trying to get Malcolm back into the team because he's left-footed, and we can maybe bring Lucas on as a super sub instead of Coutinho or something who can cut in on that stronger foot. Lucas is a very good player that will definitely fit the team. I just feel like we need a left-footer on that side. So give me your suggestions down below. Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed it, do me a favour and smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.